Interestingly, I've never came across this before, so you win guys. I'll sit up here, I'll let you pass by. Yep. Afternoon. Okay guys, welcome back to Jock Outdoors. I'm back up in the lakes again. I'm up in Ambleside this time, and I'm heading up towards Grisedale Tarn and see where we go from there. Last time I was up here was 6 months ago, when it was snow and ice on the ground. Had a budget tent, wind chill of -11, so as you can see from today, completely different. 25 degrees, sun splitting the skies, it's absolutely gorgeous. So, although I do prefer it a little bit cooler when I'm hiking, to be honest, but it's all part of the fun. So just to show you where we're going, swing around up to the top up there, up and beyond there. What a beautiful, beautiful day. So a couple of hikers coming up behind me, and also a couple in front. Some are doing the coast to coast, so we've got a good day for it. Today I've got another new tent to try out, which is the Terra Nova Starlite 2 tunnel tent, and I've got a new Rab sleeping bag to try out as well. The last one I had to send it back, it was just garbage. I was actually frozen all night, to be honest, but this is the Ascent, Rab Ascent 300. So, three season sleeping bag, and we shall put it to the test tonight. But yeah, a little bit of overcast now, but God, it's so warm. So, see them behind me and catching up. Hate people walking behind. I may just stop up there a bit and let them pass. So on that note, guys, so see you in a bit.
Gravel road, I've been asked to slow down. Fireplace, do you know how? Piles of paper, my desk is out. Who will care for the world out? Rest with me, close to curtains, brew some herbal tea. Reach out for me, take my hand and lead even when I disagree. Oh, how I love when it rains outside, and it's okay to slow the ride. Discover books I some herbal tea. Reach out for me. Take my hand and lead, even when I disagree.
Deja vu again. The path just completely disappeared, so I have to sort of make my own way, which shouldn't be too difficult, to be honest. Yeah, I remember this when it was all covered in ice, and the only way I could get through it in January was watching these tyre tracks on the snow and ice and just sort of follow them. But actually there's a soft path here, not too bad. Just need to be careful and don't take a little slipper trip. A very, very enjoyable little walk today. The first bit of this walk's always a bit steep, first 45 minutes or so, then it's a sort of steady incline, so it's not too bad. But then I think this last little section here is a little bit of a steep stretch, but it'll be good to work the calf muscles. So I've been interested to see who's up at the top. Seen a couple of the young lads before. I think they were wild camping, so I think see when I got up there. But yes, there's a couple of people coming down, so I think I shall put this phone away and just concentrate on my steps and make sure I don't tumble at this stage, considering we're there. On that note, guys, we'll see you in about 10-15 minutes when I'm up at Grisedale Tarn. Here is the finished product. So this is the Terra Nova Starlite 2 tunnel tent. Really easy to set up, only 2 poles. It weighs 1.5 kilos, 2-person tent, so it's pretty light for a 2-person tent, and it packs down really small. Your pack size is 30 centimetres by about 18, so packs nice and neat into your rucksack, no problem. The fly sheet's got what, 3000mm hydrostatic head, it's a 20 denier nylon ripstop material, which is pretty good. Guy lines, basically Dyneema reflective, which is very, very strong, very light, but very, very strong. So I just fancied a bit more room, and I definitely prefer this to the to the Terra Nova Laser Compact 2. I don't know, the spaciness is just definitely, is good. I think it's definitely better. So yeah, it's got quite a lot of guy out points, but it's very, very sturdy. So let's have a little look inside, see what we've got here. So we have got I can get this opened, there we go, and then basically that can just tie back into there, but for the sake of the video I'm not going to do that. So in here you can see the top part of it, well, a section of it is mesh, which is good for airflow. And let's have a little look inside. So zip this, I can just with one hand, have to swap over, try this hand. It's very difficult when you try to do things with one hand. There we go, there we go. So inside, as you can see, definitely nice bit of room in there. So I've got, let's have a look. Oh yes, do like this tent. Space in there. So usually I've got my EXPED UL Light Winter Sleeping Mat, the EXPED inflatable pillow, which is basically tied to the mat, and this is the Rab Ascent 300. So basically it weighs about 840 grams. It's got a 650 fill power duck down. It's got a comfort rating of 5 degrees and a sleep limit of about 0 degrees, so that's a good 3-season sleeping bag. I love the colour of it as well, really nice. The outer fabric is basically 30 denier, it's Pertex and treated with DWR, which basically means it's water resistant and windproof, which is good. And it's got a pack size of about 30 centimetres. I can't remember the width of it, but it packs down, I think it's about 16 centimetres, 18 centimetres. It packs down really, really small. So yeah, I mean, that last sleeping bag I had, oh god, it was so light, but yeah, it was absolutely useless. It was absolutely just that. Fill power was just terrible, wasn't it? But anyway, you get what you pay for. And then let's have a little look and see what we've got. So I've got a little pack of hydrated meals over there. I've got my spare clothes, and then the blue thing there, that's basically my Prism jacket. I absolutely love that jacket. So versatile, so light, so warm. Take it anywhere. I'd never go on a wild camp without it. Then a little bag of electronics. In the corner there, I've got my jet boil, and then my little gadget here, basically for checking the wind speed and the temperature. So see what happens tomorrow, because the forecast is supposed to be thunderstorms. So let's see what happens tomorrow. But I should enjoy tonight when the sun's out. But yeah, I really like this little tent. It is fab. And then I've got my flex tail, I'll stand back a bit, flex tail lamp, and it's also a pump, so used for blowing up the airbed and the pillow. But yeah, so let's set this back up. Oh, excuse me. And then basically cut that off. So the other good thing about this tent is that, as well as the mesh inside, this vent is open, and if we come round the back, basically you can see that there is another little air vent in there. So all that does is helps keep down the condensation. Nothing worse when you wake up and your bag's damp because of the condensation that builds up during the night when you're sleeping and basically drips on top of it. But yeah, it's a lovely, lovely little tent. And basically what you can do is once you peg it out underneath here, there's little straps, and then basically you can pull that there, and you can actually tighten the inner and torque up a bit. But it's very, very torque, this little tent, especially for so it weighs 1.5 kilos. It's a 2-person tent, and these are Terra Nova Zone tent poles, which are very, very good. So wouldn't use it in 4 seasons in very high wintry conditions. Definitely a good 3-season tent, but I do like these tunnel tents. Really starting to grow on me. I know about the Hillyberg Solo for the winter tent, but it's the space. So I've even been looking at the Hillyberg, I think it's the Nalo 2 tunnel tent, again just for that bit of space. But yeah, I think this, for me, I'd say is the perfect 3-season tent, backpacking tent, should I say. Yeah, I'll be taking this with me now from now on. So here is my view for tonight, Grisedale Tarn. There's some people over there bobbing about, and I'm sure there's 2 of them camping away down there. But look at that for a view. Absolutely fabulous. Really, really nice. And it's only 5 to 7. I'm up in plenty of time. Everything's been unpacked, tent is up, sleeping bags out, and I've even got my own seat. And look what we have here. A couple of brew dogs and a couple of Viokas. So this brew dog is 6.5%. This one's 5.4%. So I tell you what, I have earned them today, I can assure you of that. So I'm going to sit down, cracking up a can, taking the views. And then watch the sun go down, listen to some radio. This is a life. Definitely make the most of it tonight because I'm going to do another wild camp tomorrow. That's the plan. I'm thinking of just doing maybe some Hallam Vale, Hallam Fell over Martindale, because if that rain is as bad as forecasted and if there's thunder and all that good stuff, then yeah, that'll be a nice one to do. So on that note, guys, I shall speak to you in a bit.